What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another one of my videos here. Today I've got a Nilfgaard deck for you all. It's Tactical Decision as the leader ability. So what this leader ability allows us to do is spawn Morvran here. We draw up to 3 cards, then put the same number of cards back on top of our deck. So I'm going to get into why we basically have this leader ability and the overall main goal with this deck that I've put together. So basically, the aim with this deck is we want to thin our deck all the way down until we have just Imperial Golem left in our deck pretty much and no other units at the end of a match. So we want no other units at the end of a match in our deck other than Imperial Golem. And the reason for that is we're going to be using our mages here to use Golem as a target to boost themselves, boost other units, and also destroy units on the battlefield. So if you take a look here, for example, the first mage that I'll be looking at here, Zarthisius, this card on deploy reveals a random card in our deck, and if it's a special card, it's either going to play it, or if it's a unit, it's going to boost itself by a unit's power. So you can imagine dropping this card and then we're drawing Golem. This becomes a 16-point play. That's some serious points right there. So then we got Triss as well. So with Triss, we reveal a random unit from our deck and damage an enemy unit by its power. So if we only got one unit in our deck and that's Golem, it pretty much ensures 11-point damage, as Golem's an 11-point unit. So it's pretty crazy too. And then we've got Yennefer here. Divination, reveal a random unit from your deck, then we boost an ally unit by its power. Once again, Imperial Golem is the target for that. That's an 11-point unit. This plays for 14 points. So some pretty strong plays there. That's pretty much the aim of the deck. We want Golem to be the only unit in our deck at the end of a match. And then in the final round, we want to drop our mages. Okay, so before we get to that stage, as I explained, we've got a lot of thinning that we want to do. So we want to practically play the majority of our units before we get to the final round. So we've got the Nausicaa Sergeants here. The way we thin them out is with Portal. As well as that, we have this card here. When it's summoned to the, when it's moved to the top of our deck, we summon it to the melee row. The way we move it to the top of our deck is with this unit here, another mage. So this moves any card from our deck to the top. If it's a unit, it boosts it by 2. So we use Albrick, don't know how to pronounce it. We use this card here onto that card that I just showed you. It's going to boost it by 2. That automatically gets sent onto the field. So together, that's a pretty good play there as well. Since he boosts by 2, that's going to be an 11-point play, I believe. So 5 here, and then we got 2 added onto that. That's 11 points. So 6 plus 5 is 11. So it's an 11-point play. Other than that, we have our Imperial Emperor Brigades here. Obviously, some more thinning going on there. I've got some locks in here because, I mean, what I've been seeing with this season is like a lot of decks are using abilities, you know, so why not throw some locks in, lock their strategy down. We've got a whole bunch of tactic cards in here too. That's mainly just to reduce the number of units in our deck, so we can make sure it's easier for us to thin down to 1 unit at the end of a match, being Imperial Golem here. Snowdrop, she works pretty good with the synergy of this deck. Sometimes what I can find a weakness with this deck is we have a lot of duplicates. So there may be times when, you know, we're starting around and our hand has got we've got multiple copies of cards in our hand. Having Snowdrop can allow us to shuffle some cards back, draw some cards we need. So it gives us a bit of flexibility in that sense. Also, this provides for a big point swing if we use it with the leader ability, because whenever we draw a card, boosts off by 2. So when we use our leader ability, we draw 3 cards at that point. So that's 2, 4, 6 boost on top of Snowdrop when we use leader ability, as well as the 4 points she's going to get just from using her own order ability. So it can be a pretty good point swing if you want to play her that way as well. Yeah, so we've got Roach here for some more thinning, Knickers for some more thinning. Just Heat Wave for scenarios, or if you want to get past defenders. Yeah, I've got this in here just for something extra, really. We can use it as an immunity just to make sure we got some more points on the field at the end of a match. Maybe it's a good thing to do. You can experiment yourselves and see what you think. So yeah, the main star here, Maxii. Tell me, when have you ever seen this card played, guys? Once again, that's what I'm bringing to you. I'm bringing you something different that people do not show you often. That's my style as a content creator. So with this card here, yeah, like no one ever uses this card. True. Tell me, when have you seen this card played? Well, I found a way to use this card, and I'll tell you how. So keep in mind, as I've explained, our main aim is to keep Imperial Golem at the bottom of our deck. True, because we want to maintain it there, not have it in our hand, because we're going to be using our cards to draw off of it. So the way we can make sure it's at the bottom of our deck is we use Maxii, say in the first or second round. We deploy Maxii, and the target is Golem for Maxii, because what this card does is look at your deck in order from top to bottom. You may shuffle your deck and put a card on the bottom of it. So using Maxii in this deck, she's actually viable because we're using Maxii to make sure Imperial Golem stays at the bottom of our deck, that we do not keep it in hand, because that's the last thing we want to do, because then we can't use our mages. That's pretty much our whole strategy with this deck. We want our mages to use Imperial Golem. And for that to happen, it's going to be in deck. Well, Maxii here is going to allow us to do that. So she's actually quite useful in this deck, surprisingly. I mean, it's probably hard for people to figure out a way to use her, but I have here. So I believe you can use Maxii, and she works quite decently with the strategy of this deck. Another good thing with Maxii is you may shuffle your deck. So she allows us to shuffle our deck. There's some strengths to this card too. Like if we're versing some deck manipulation kind of plays, like Warrant, or people trying to Cantarella some of our good cards, using Courier on us, Maxii allows us to shuffle our deck. So that's something else good to keep in mind with her. She can give us some protection to some of our good cards. And it's also, yeah, a very good way to protect Golem. Because obviously our whole strategy is relying on Golem. Last thing we want is for Golem to get banished or something like that, get removed, taken away from our deck by some other units. So yeah, she provides a pretty good play that way, and that's how we'd like to use her. Use her on Golem, okay? So all in all, that's about it. As far as weaknesses and strengths go for this deck, I mean, yeah, if we don't have access to our leader ability versus lockdown, that can get a bit tight, because it gives us some flexibility when we're towards the end of a match, and maybe we've still got a number of units in our deck that we'd like to take in our hand. That's a bit of a weakness. So versing lockdown's one. If we're versing decks where they're going to spawn trash cards in our deck, that's obviously bad too, because our goal is to keep just Imperial Golem as the only unit in our deck at the end of a match. So if we got some crappy cards being spawned back in our deck, that's going to be hard to do. That means our mages may be using the crap cards for boosts instead of Imperial Golem. Other than that, the deck it's okay, you know, it performs decently well. It's fun, if anything, you know what I mean? So I hope it provides you guys with some good fun. And as I said, we'd like to use the majority of our units and pretty much just leave as many tactics as we can until the final round, so we can make sure that Golem is the only card in our deck. So I did have a keg giveaway. So the 2 people that I've chosen for the keg giveaway as prize winners are Kevin and Junji. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Those are the two people that I've chosen for the giveaway. All of the responses that I got on that video were excellent. Great responses, great analysis. It was hard to pick, but those two people stood out to me. So congratulations to you two. I hope you enjoy the cakes that I'm going to give you. I'm going to get in touch with you. If you could just give me your Gwent ID name so I can just give you those cakes, I'd appreciate that. So just maybe if you'd want to leave me a comment down below about that, then I can just and let me know also what cakes you'd like. As I said, you just let me know which 7 cakes, and then I can funnel that through to your account. So congratulations again to you two. And also thanks for the new subscriptions from the last video I put out. Thank you for that. So in a nutshell, guys, that's pretty much this deck. We have Kola as the stratagem. That's just something extra to activate our hunting pack. Give us a bit of extra flexibility that way. The name of this deck is Precise Value because that's exactly what we're going for. The value is extremely precise. It's on the 1 card, Imperial Golem, and we must be very precise how we play this deck. If we play it right, it's great. If we don't get the right draw, it's going to go terribly for us. So keep that in mind as we play along now in these following matches. Once again, thank you so much for your follows, your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Really appreciate the support. And let's get into the matches right now. Okay, lockdown.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
This will be interesting now because we don't have our leader ability. Okay, so don't want Knickers, don't want Roach. We got Portal to draw this out, so we don't want this in hand. Oh, crap. Okay, so we won't be using Portal because we have this in our hand, unless we want to use Snowdrop. Okay then. We're gonna go like this to begin with. Let's get Golem at the bottom.
You can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
Nice. Hopefully Knickers is gonna jump out sometime. I love it. Whenever I play this card, people just take their time to read it because they don't see it. Look at that. That's exactly the effect I like to have when I put out my decks. Master of Disguise. Master of Disguise. Okay, I think I'm gonna do Snowdrop here and put Sergeant back in. So let's go ahead and do that.
You'll never get my rhymes out of your head.
Oh, nice, nice. See, so it gives us some flexibility, Snowdrop. It just gave us cards now to play on. So put that back. Put this back. Well, yeah, we'll lock that, I guess. Okay. Get a hunting pack now. He's got status. Activates hunting pack. Yes. Welcome, my friend. That's what we like to see. Okay. Alright, alright. We may hold on to Portal here. Obviously we kind of drew it a bit late, so to get the most value out of it, maybe it's worth holding on to. Soldiers. Okay, let's go like this then.
My powers are yours to command.
Thin that out. Lovely. So you see we pretty much got a lot of specials now starting to be the only ones left. Just keep thinning these out. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good for us. So let's pass. So we're looking to draw yen, basically. Would be good to draw yen. See, unfortunately, we don't have our leader ability. I would have felt like much more confident going into the final round if we had that, but we don't. So it's making me wonder how we're going to go about drawing yen here. I think what I'll do is I'll chuck one card out just for the sake of increasing our probabilities of getting yen. So we know Golem's at the bottom.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
I'll thin the soldiers out too.
Discipline. That is what you.
So we're just trying to make sure we're going to get yen here. Because we know we can draw this out with portal. We're going to put that back. Let's go like this. Okay, that's a good card to get out of them. Makes you think if they've got Masquerade Ball coming up. Okay, so we've thinned out a number of cards. This increases our probability we're going to get yen. We know we can thin that out with portal. Bunch of tactics left. He'll be the only one, so probably a good idea to pass here, I'd say. So let's do that.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Okay, so let's look to put this back now. And let's look for yen. Come on, yen. Oh, come on. Come on, yen. Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's perfect, guys. I swear this deck's a bit sketchy like that, you know? It's just because we don't have our leader ability, but we'd be chill still if we had it. We could flick things around. Okay. Alright, let's just heat wave that out of the way. See what he's setting up back there. Got a good number of removals to use. Just keep using these. Yep. Yeah, I would have liked to have used Heat Wave on that, but anyway, we wouldn't have been able to get through. Let's give them no targets, frustrate them a bit. Make them waste their cards. Just keep removing their cards so they can't poison anything for a while, make them stuff up their play. Yep. Let's get that out of there too. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to play Portal next because of the timing in which it draws out the units, just to make sure our mages only have this as the target. So I think Portal's gonna be next.
Magic dies. This world dies with it.
Let's do that. 2. So good, he has immunity. We can just set him up there, trigger immunity right away. Don't have to worry. There's only a 4-point unit for them to target now, so.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Alright. Okay, so I think we should probably take this out now, isn't it? Just like that. Nice. So the timing's going to work well for us. We immunity this, and then we're going to drop our mages down now.
Flog them into submission. Thinking can be hazardous to your health.
Okay, let's go immunity.
My face, Your Majesty, must remain covered now.
Alright. So I'm guessing they got Yennefer, Invocation as one of these cards here. Coup de grace. Yep, there it goes. So he put that back. Put that back into his deck. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit this now with Triss. We want to keep our targets low as possible so he doesn't really have anything to go for. Beautiful.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
Alright, let's play this now. Just like that.
We shall see what the future
Okay, so unfortunately we didn't draw Golem, we drew Joust. Let's take that out. Okay, this is the final play, guys. How did we do? What do they got here? So remember, this is going to play for 14 points now. Ah, that's why he put it back in his deck. Ah, okay. Yep. Okay, so we lose that. Ooh, 40 points. Okay. Yep.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Oh my gosh. Far out. 1 point. Oh my gosh. What the hell?
Self-proclaimed authority.
Okay, so they've got tactical decision as well. So we're definitely going to want to put Golem back in. These two aren't good either. Oh, this hand is not the best. Let's put Roach back. Or... no, we'll put this back because we need something to play with to get into the match with, so we'll go like that.
I always find a way in.
Let's go like this. Next we'll do Snowdrop. Knickers and Roach can go back in. Copying us. Yep, gets a lot of good value. Watch this.
Is it peace you desire? Prepare for war.
Yep. Damn, it's almost like our deck there, one. We'll go Portal. Portal, Snowdrop. Can go this. Can go Hunting Pack.
Listen to me sing, damn it!
Nice. So they're really trying to secure the first.
If not by strength, then by stealth.
Really trying to. Let's go like this.
Utter your wish, and I shall make it so.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, please. Nice, nice. Yep. Let's go like this. Excellent.
Discipline, that is what you folk lack. Come on, Enkazer!
Cool. Very similar deck to ours, isn't it? Look, Snowdrop, Knickers, got the same things. That sucks. See, this thing's gonna start to mess with us doing that. Yeah, it's not the best thing. Let's get rid of this.
Target acquired.
Okay, so unfortunately we have to commit this.
There will be rain or frost, perhaps.
Yep. Okay then. Let's pass here. Yep, more crap into my deck. Go for it. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and probably just assassinate that.
As good as dead, that lot.
Out of the way, rabble!
Yeah, it is really messing with us.
For the Emperor!
Really, really bad. Very bad.
No secure! Charge! Allez, gloire!
I accept your challenge. Stand and fight.
the meaning of sacrifice. Behold Nilfgaard's iron might!
Alright, let's heat wave it. See what they're trying to protect behind there. So I told you guys it really messes with our strategy. When we are versing a deck where they're throwing junk like this in ours, it messes with us. See, this stopped us from having this as the only target for our mages, so I'm not gonna go and lock that because I just want to see what else they're gonna play, but I will commit Triss right now.
Just great.
Okay, we'll go here. Mentor.
Strike fast.
Yep.
No chance to react.
Okay, we got it. Nice, guys.
Me? Forgotten? Ha! Not in epochs, eras, eons.
Assimilate Nilfgaard. That's what I'm expecting. Okay. So let's put Golem back in the deck, and we're going to use Maxii on it. Okay, so it's got Veil, that's a status. We can activate our hunting pack off of that.
There is no shame in fear.
Okay, let's lock that. Then we can drop into our soldiers next.
All these signs
Purify.
mean but one thing.
Well played.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Nice, Tedatu.
Nice. Let's just that. Okay, so that's what we don't want to have happening. Getting these kinds of trash spawned back in here, it's going to stuff with our strategy. Let's go like this now.
I live to serve.
The continent will
Oh,
quake
beautiful.
beneath Nilfgaard.
All we need now is knickers. Yes! I love it when that happens after I pass around, it's the best. Pass my turn, I mean. Best thing.
Push on! No mercy!
What is truth if not an illusion?
My duty? Stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Okay. Let's get Maxi down to set up Golem.
You can run, you can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
Cool. Keeps us ahead.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
Alright, we'll pass here. That's enough of it for us. Okay, I want these back. Yep, good. Okay, so that means we'll just need to get portal and this past. Okay, that gives us the chance to throw this out. We don't want that crap. Nice. Okay, good. They didn't get to use their location order. That's good as well. Okay, so we just need portal. That's what we want. We want portal. Okay. So let's look for it. Yep. Let's start digging for portal, guys.
You'll never get my rhymes out of your heads.
Nice. Beautiful. That's it. So we've thinned our deck down to where we want it to be. Once these two come out, we're good to go for our mages.
I know what I'm doing.
Portal they get from us.
Need something, governor?
Oh, no way. Okay, we can't be giving them that.
Target acquired.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
Last thing we want for them to do is Cantarella Golem, but he should be at the bottom, so... Shuffle 2 cards back to your deck. Maybe that means Golem isn't at the bottom then. Could be a bit risky for us here. Let's go like this.
Her grace will not be pleased.
I wonder what my snares will have captured this time.
Okay, let's lock their sergeant. Good, so the timing's gonna work good for us now. Drop this next, should be good.
I shall flog them into submission.
Let's just leave it in this state, so it's gonna be boosting our units. Beautiful. Nice, nice. He's probably going to use leader now. Be pretty interested to see what I have in my hand for them, I guess. All mages. Probably heat wave that. Wow, he's gonna use that, okay.
I never err in my predictions.
Oh, that's interesting. A 1-point boost. We're not gonna complain. Let's see. Okay.
There will be rain or frost, perhaps.
Just take this out.
As good as dead, that lot.
Let's hope they don't Cantarella now. Oh my god. If they do Coop on Cantarella now, far out. Maybe I shouldn't have gone ahead and went with that. Oh no. Oh my gosh, and he gets the full value out of it.
Let us see.
Oh my gosh. Backfired. What a laugh, guys. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. How funny. Oh, that's a good laugh.
I'll do what I can.
Praise be to the great sun!
Okay, so we don't even have any value out of these.
How can I help?
Yep. Oh well. Oh man, if only I had this card, I swear it was looking really good for us. It was looking very good.
For you, a very special item I have. A surprise.
sacrifice.
Gods.
Oh my goodness. No way. Super close matches. Far out.